Best buds and beyond. Tune in, y'all know the vibes. Let's get high. Yeah. Indica sativa. Give me either. Half a pound is a teaser. I need reefer. I got a high tolerance. We smoking on llama piss. We be smoking all kind of shit, not just designer shit. Certain runts, all that gelato shit. I need just enough grabber. Crinkle my paper, little strip of Fonto. Break the bud down, it hit like the lotto. Yeah, all we do is get money. Smoke like 8 days, 420. Yeah, bring the edibles too. The hoes love them, preferably the gummies. We get high, and they know we don't hide it no more. It is legal where I'm from. Roll up, let's smoke and get high. They know we don't hide it no more.
Like I said, Best Buds and Beyond, we back. Special guest here, the one and only
Mr. Juan Lee himself.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
FloFlicks Films.
let's go.
Director, producer, actor. Many hats. He wears many hats. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna put his whole resume out there, but as far as film,
Independency, all about independency and moving the culture forward.
that's a big fact. But nonetheless, we got Mr. Juan Lee in the building, and as we told y'all earlier, we starting this whole new segment called Best Buds at the Movies. And which better way to kick it off with a film director, producer, actor, and also we here to promote his work, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's give him a round of applause. You know how it go. Mr. Juan Lee's in the building.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate that.
Juan Lee, you know what it is. It's family, man. So we not even gonna kick it like this is a whole interview. We here to, you know what I'm saying? We here to talk, man. Get it out there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna kick the whole formal thing out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We already told them about your work. You know, we got the movies on Tubi.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
That you part of Hector McCoy, the real McCoy.
Yeah, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? And I don't.
FloFlicks also, right?
Yeah, we got the web app. You see right now, we're there, like you said, man, got a couple things. And that's one of the things too, like I don't think I push enough. We have our own streaming platform, which many filmmakers is yet to have. So we was a little bit of the curve. If you look back, we kicked it off, I think, when we did Infinity.
That's a fact.
2019?
Yes, sir.
That's when we started our web app, and it's still around to the day. And you know, it helps keep the light on, man. If, like I said, Tubi decide to kick us off, or any platform, we still got ours.
To piggyback off that, what you saying, like you, and also those content creators, film directors, up and coming movie makers, whatever y'all got. If y'all got dope content, y'all trying to get it out on the platform, get in touch with the man. FloFlicks. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all
not Netflix.
Not Netflix. FloFlicks. Get in touch, man. You might have your content put on his, platform, and get your stuff out there and viewed by other, There's another lane, another avenue where your work could be viewed. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's black owned, independent. You don't gotta worry about the other people having their hand in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it's black owned, black independent. That's what you're trying to push out here. But nonetheless, we here to promote the work. You know what I'm saying? Like we was telling them earlier, we got a lot of movies out there. Of course, a couple that I've been in: Love Is Blind, Consequence, Life of a Zoe, Infinity. So
Brooklyn Fever.
Right, you got movies out there that y'all could go check out on too. Free 99, man.
Yeah, free 99.
Free 99. Y'all don't gotta go to Netflix. You don't gotta subscribe to no account and pay. I don't know what y'all paying. Not to knock, because they might sponsor us down the line. So not to knock them, but you know what I'm saying?
Put it this way, we're streaming everywhere.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So pick Amazon Prime, wherever y'all want to go see it, y'all could go see it. Y'all got that subscription on Amazon Prime, go watch it for free, you know what I'm saying? We up there. And by we, I say we because I'm part of FloX family and I've been for years. They treat me with enough love and respect. Bazma in the background, she always in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Baz, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that's a part of the team. Rollo, wish you a speedy recovery, my brother. I just got the information on, what occurred, and I wish you a speedy recovery, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him as well, and the whole team, man. Bruce, the cameraman, the sound man, LT, everybody, man. The whole team, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna promote. We gonna talk about the new project.
Yeah.
What's that? Joseph, right? The movie's called Joseph.
Yeah. See, you said new, and I'm like, which one?
right. I ain't gonna hold you because you do put work out at a rapid pace.
Because right now we waiting for Behavior, which is new. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't dropped yet.
Right. No, but I was talking about as far as that the upcoming premiere screening that you have for that project Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Which have a few. Well, when we pull up to the screening, we'll talk to the rest of the to the actors
Cast
and all
members.
that later on, and we gonna get it right. We're gonna get in tune with everybody else.
No doubt.
But nonetheless, tell us a little bit about this project Joseph.
All right, so Joseph is it's a full feature film. I started it off as a short, and then like everything else, even yourself, Infinity was a short film. Next thing you know, it's like, oh man, we could go this way, we could go that way. Like, why not? So we decided to make it a full feature film, and it's about this Christian guy, you could say, and his dad is a very Christian Haitian father, and yeah, I gotta put my culture in there. So I'm from Haiti, the Zoes, we gotta implement some of our culture. So the guy, I actually played Joseph, the lead character, and my father, he was very disciplined and young Haitian guy, man, in America. So I kind of had different things from his path. He wanted me to become an engineer, and I was more into the streets. I had a gambling problem. So faith and gambling doesn't mix. So it's a full throttle heist, and I always try to dabble with different genres, and this time I went into a little bit of Christianity. So that's
so you think the people in the church gonna be happy with this project, as far as like you put in a negative light on the church, or like, nah, I mean, how church people is, they especially like, since you from the Haitian community, like you know what I'm saying? So like, do you think they'll have that, like that, they'll look at it in a negative light, or will you think they'll accept it as, they putting us on the map? And
in other words, is it bringing the current time and frame of where we at right now, as far as a man going through life, situations right now?
Yeah. It's I think people will relate and gravitate to it, because if you watch, it's not a Christian film. I just put a little something, a little salt and pepper.
A little something,
And like I said, I just want to dabble. Like we did, I've done, I wouldn't call it a horror, but it was sort of, I had that little thing, Brooklyn Fever, the first film that put me on the map.
Psycho thriller.
Right. And then we did the comedy, we did action, we did drama, and then, I just wanted to put a little positive, but in the same token, bam, we throw those streets in there too. So I don't think they're gonna have so much, because the thing is, I didn't go into depth, like where I'm lowering the standards of Christianity, or it ain't covered that portion. It was just, a guy that's in the mix.
He's in the chief from the church.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay. So when is the movie dropping again?
Well, we having the big premiere, the screening, this Friday, June 6th.
Okay, June 6th, y'all look out for that. Joseph on all streams. It's premiere June 6th.
We're gonna pull up to the event.
We definitely gonna pull up to the event and have more questions and show y'all more showcase about what this film is about. And I'm sure you got more stuff in the works. Let us know what else you got.
Oh man, where do I start?
Start somewhere, man. He's a busy man. You're always on set, so you can tell us what you got in the works, man.
It's kind of hard being an independent filmmaker, especially a black man. We don't get as much light in Hollywood. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, shout out to Antoine Fuqua.
Yes.
I feel like my brother right here is gonna be in the names and talks over these brothers right here.
Because he's giving a lot of opportunities out there, like I said earlier,
exactly.
to a lot of actors, up and coming actors. Yeah, man, myself included. So like, definitely, and that's one thing. Like they always tell me, like, yo, you don't talk about because like I don't sit there and like try to like toot my own horn and be like, yo, I'm this big act. Nah, I've done work. Like if you want to check, go check my IMDb. Like I
very
got
humble.
I got that's how I keep it. You know what I'm saying? But this man has put a lot of actors on. You know what I'm saying? And some take it to the next level, and some squander the opportunity. But at the end of the day, he has given that opportunity to many actors to do something with themselves, which is a positive thing in the neighborhood, opposed to just telling somebody to go out there and turn up and get live and get sturdy and you feel me? So at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to promote out here is positivity. You know what I'm saying? And saying that you give a lot of people opportunities, right? We were speaking earlier, right? And you said one of your pet peeves is when people ask you for a role in a movie, right? Which is often because you have a lot of projects.
Yes. That's, So I get that a lot.
Right.
Like my DM, I mean, sorry, I don't answer all of them. It's just that, at the end of the day, look at it this way, right? You have a guy who actually, take the craft very seriously. He goes to acting lessons and he pursuing the acting role. And then he comes to my casting call and he tried out for the role, right? And then I'm like, oh shoot, this is dope. And then I have a person I ain't seen in a while. Yo, Juan, I saw your movie. Yo, put me in the movie. It's like, who do I give it to?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
it can't be no favoritism right there. Whoever is positioned for the role.
Yeah, the person that actually, that put in the work.
Right.
You my man. That's what's up. You support, you watch. That's what's up. I mean, I have you come on set, maybe, do a little cameo or something. But when it comes to the speaking role and, as we grow as me, I don't call myself an actor, but as I grow as a filmmaker, I like to have actors that takes the art very serious. So that way it not only make me look good and make the project look good, and then like you said, man, Ryan Googler, all these guys, we are, so we could get to that level one day, if not at least close to it. And you can't do that with a homie or a homegirl that's on the block that just want to be in your movie.
Not taking the crowd seriously.
And another thing, right, which people out there may not know, I have inside information and knowledge, but tell them, is it true that most of your movies have a bit of truth to it? Like maybe not the whole movie, but some part of your movie you put reality into your movies, as in Love Is Blind. With you and your wife. Right?
You know too much,
right? Right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, my guy.
Okay. Infinity. Right? You knew the homeless guy.
Yes.
Right?
I know everything.
I got inside scoop, man. You know what I'm saying? Best Bud and Beyond. That's what we do. Like we get behind the scenes and
I work it.
For your next project, what's the bit of truth that's inside of that project?
All right, so first let's start from scratch, right? So I think in art period, when you want to make something, you do what you really like.
Right.
Like me, I'm into real estate. Like I love real estate. Like I like it, So my very first project was called Hope of Brooklyn Story. So it was about a guy who's into real estate. He can't catch a break. You see a girl he like, but the girl's in love with a gangster, a shooter. We call it nowadays.
Right.
So each project, I think, like, if you're a rapper, what you rap about?
Right.
What you've been through, something hidden reality.
Exactly, like Best Bud and Beyond. What are you guys doing right now?
Smoking. Right. So basically what you're saying is like art imitates life.
It's still movie. So a lot of it has to, we put things to make it entertainment.
You gotta
what's the character you played in Life of a Zoe?
The big homie from Cali.
See what I'm talking about?
You gotta add the
in Flatbush, big homie. So we put things that that we like, that comes to our head, that we could get in tune with. So that's pretty much it.
Okay,
that's dope.
So here you have it, Mr. Juan Lee. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pull up to the event. Joseph the movie. We're gonna talk to the rest of the cast. You know what I'm saying? We kicking off this segment, Best Butt at the Movies, and we did it with our man Juan Lee,
It's a crazy name.
FloFlicks Films.
FloFlicks Films, baby.
To the world, man. And I'm happy to say that because I'm part of the team. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, Juan Lee, thank you for pulling up and kicking off that first segment with us. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Thank you guys for having me. Best Butt and beyond, baby.
For all the new content that's coming out, FloFlicks, FloFlicks Films, we got independent Juan here. Yo, we definitely gonna look out and be at the premiere, y'all. Trust me, it's gonna be some fire for y'all. Trust me.
And they say like it is. It's gonna be a movie, right? So it's gonna
literally
be a movie. And
it's gonna be a movie.